Come on, Perry. It's not so bad.
I don't like it here. It's cold and dark, and it takes forever to get out of this spooky labyrinth.
It sounds like you need a story. I can share with you one of the few adventures I had before I came to Agmar.
And what about Magnet? How about this story? Why are they so hostile towards us if we have the same ancestors?
Well, that was a long time ago, Perry. There was a division between the ancient mages before the very birth of the islands. The invincible golems that were meant to keep the peace and protect life revolted and began a global extermination. Even the ancient mages couldn't stop creatures made of steel and crystal. So they ran away in a desperate fight for their lives. But there were different opinions about the direction of the exodus. Then and there, the ancient mages split up into two groups. Some went west, following a vision of an old wizard, Tenercio, while others kept to the most reasonable plan and continued marching south. Both groups reached the end of the continent, but the golems who were hunting them got only closer. Those in the south, standing between the sea and inevitable death, had to muster all their power to tear a large piece of land away from the continent in order to save their lives. They knew a small gap wouldn't stop the mighty golems, so they kept pulling themselves further and further away, dragging the torn-away peninsula to the middle of the sea, just in time to escape the wrath of the golems. That's how the island of Agmar was born. The western mages also sought safety in the sea. The last of mankind boarded the last fleet of ships, and following the prophecy, sailed further west for 21 days. Overcrowded, undersupplied, they grew desperate by the time they reached their destination. In ancient times, the power of the mages was far superior than anything we know today. And so, they concentrated all their might and erected an island from the bottom of the sea. This is how the Isle of Magnet was born. Both groups of the mages manipulated the power of nature. As you must know, such an invasive intervention into Ephia's tectonic plates resulted in catastrophic changes. Earthquakes raged for months and volcanoes erupted one after another, covering the sky with thick, dark clouds, changing the world they knew. Both groups of the mages survived Golem's extermination, but now found themselves struggling to make it through an icy winter, 300 years long.